Welcome to Orcs Will Never Be Slaves, the demo version, and we'll check it out together. Here we can select our starting weapon, and I think I'll just go for the bow, because we have the explosive shot, releases multiple volleys of arrows that explode upon hitting the enemy. So this will be a first look where we have to figure out how exactly the game works. Oh, we have an enhance, okay. Dash delivers an impact. After dash, enter frenzy with attack speed 60% bonus, sure. Okay, but oh wow, okay. So with left click, I can attack. The hero or the character doesn't automatically shoot. We have to do that. Or right click. Oh my god, okay. I wanted to play this with my controller, but my controller doesn't really work anymore, which is really funny because I actually don't have Bluetooth on my computer. And everyone is talking about, well, you need Bluetooth for that, and I'm like, okay, but how did it work in the past? Why doesn't it work now? How does it, like huh? Whatever. So we have an F ability that looks like it's a stronger ability, not as good as the Musou ability. Flurry charge now can only be triggered on dash. Well, I think we'll go for the defense, yeah. There will be ranged attacks, it showed. So what is the F ability exactly? Like, why do I want to use the main attack if I have the F ability? Flurry charges may proc every second in combat when the F1 flurry becomes... Is that flurry? Gain rage on enemy kill, sounds good. Okay, let's do that. Like, can I just spam that? So this will ramp up in difficulty, we already know that, because right now they're just chilly-milly, you know, walking around. But eventually they'll hunt us down. Okay, I can't press F now, so there must be an indicator somewhere that tells me, hey, you can use this, hey, you can't use this. Ouch, I got hit. Okay, this may be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Oh no, the enemy started moving. Okay, there's the ultimate ability, let's go. I need a bunch more upgrades, this is not working. Explosive shot arrow count +1. Sounds good, that is our ultimate ability. The only thing I don't like about it is we don't have it very often, right? Is it? No, those are my dash charges below me. So that's also not my super ability. Weird. Gain rage when picking up a potion while at full HP. Doesn't sound bad. Well, the thing is, we get rage for our ultimate ability, right? But I think I want to go for the crit damage. For more or better damage output, I should say. So we have to survive for another 13 minutes. I have a feeling this will get a lot more intense. Okay, damage taken -20% when we are low. Crit chance. Flurry charge now can only be triggered on dash. So this is this one, right? I think I'll go for the crit chance because we just bumped up our crit damage, right? So that makes sense. Yeah, but I guess this one can only be triggered if we dash then. Weird ability. I haven't quite understood it, why I can sometimes use it and sometimes not. Frenzy duration +1 second. Half a second. I believe this is my dash ability. Okay, you just went way further than what you implied. But yeah, I believe that's my here. That I attack faster. So I would say we'll wait for the piggies. The piggies. Bam. Okay, that's a lot of damage, but he didn't even die. Huh? Okay, there we go. Man, that took way longer than I thought. Does someone... Okay, my rage bar is in the top left. We can see that here. Mobs HP increased by 25%. I have to take that, okay. Well, I mean, I didn't have a choice. But yeah, up there we can see it. So whenever we kill enemies, and whenever we... Was it crit? I believe. We fill it up. Crit rate. Flurry charge trigger chance increased. I'll go for that. I kind of want to use this more often because it does deal solid damage. And I keep taking damage. I definitely love the look of the game. Do I see my upgrades somewhere? I don't think so. Escape is pause. I can. Okay, I see them, but I can't hover over them, you know? I don't know what they do. Well, now I have to use my memory. That's not so good. Let's use the ultimate ability right as we can. I'm a little bit spooked that we'll face a boss very soon. Either there's a boss at the end, or there are multiple bosses like elites and at the end is a boss. Or there's no boss at all and you just have to survive the hordes. I don't know it. We'll see. And I hope the bow will be successful, but I have a feeling the melee weapon is a little bit better. Small chance to restore HP each time an enemy is hit with flurry attack. Honestly, I don't hate it. I also don't hate this break here. I will go for the HP recovery though, because if we just stay alive forever, then how the enemy is supposed to kill me, right? So let's do this. Yeah, we just recovered 13 HP. Oh my god, so much HP recovery. May proc every second in combat. When you have one, Flurry becomes available. Okay, but how do I know it? Like, it's called Flurry. I figured that part out, but I just don't see an indicator. Does any one of you see anything? Does it change color? I don't understand it. Dash cooldown? Yes, please, because it makes me faster. I'm looking all over the screen if I'm missing an indicator somewhere that tells me, yep, you have your F ability. For now, I will just ignore it. Like, I tried looking for something that gives me an indicator, but I can't see it. Maybe it's in the top right something? Also not. I don't know. Sometimes I use it so much, sometimes I can't use it at all. So there's another boar. We already know the boar is annoying. I deal 0 damage, precisely. Okay, good, but our ultimate ability, the bonus projectiles there, was good. Critical hits apply, armor break, let's do it. And then we need to bump up crits. Did you just hit me while I was dashing? If that's the case, I'll be mad. Okay. Just gotta be careful here. Man, I love the graphics, I love what I look like, I love what the enemies look like. I wonder if those are all self-drawn, or if those are assets, because I've never seen this before, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That just means Dex hasn't seen it. Okay, we have 2 dashes, bonus attack speed for 2 seconds. One of the boars is down, nice. Every 25 normal attacks plus 3% normal attack damage, wait, that's insane. So this is permanent. Oh my god, so now we start stacking up damage. Currently we deal... How much do we deal? 63 to 65, 62 to 65. So the moment we no longer see... Yeah, it just went up, right? Yeah, it just went up. Look at the damage we're dealing now. I love it. And we also heal more. Did you notice that? So instead of 13, we healed for 15. What? Okay. So our damage determines how much we heal. I also will assume if I would crit with this, I would heal for more. Maybe not, but I will assume it. Good. Dude, this is getting way too active for my taste. Voice cracked. Nice. Well done, Dex. Gain rage from... No, I mean... I don't hate it, but I think this is like... No, I will go for this. I get hit way too much. If I would be better at the game, you know, and dodge the attacks, I think it would be fine. Are the poison puddles damaging me? I didn't pay attention to that, but I think yes. Okay, nice dash. The rage isn't bad, but all it does is it gives us our ultimate ability. And while that is useful, like I will definitely pick it up if we have worse upgrades in there. I think right now it's just better to have better consistent damage. Armor break effect is enhanced, flurry attack, charge stack. You know what, I'll go for that. It's something I pick up from the floor, isn't it? But why is there no indicator? We have even more attack now. Look at this 76 minimum damage. Do you remember at one point our minimum damage was 62 not too long ago? So I want to make sure to always dash every 2 seconds. And there's another bonus damage. We have now 81. No, 78. Hey, but I saw way higher numbers there. Okay. You know, I love every single game that allows you to go infinite scaling. Rage gain, I like it, but I think I'll go for the defense. Like, we kind of have our damage determined, what we want to go for. Yeah, and now we heal for 17. So you also go up in damage. That is weird. Because that is not the base attack. Okay, I think I want to have a little bit more rage. Especially when we have to fight bosses, it will be good. They are almost done, so let's kill them. Nice. Oh, we only have 7.5 minutes left. I'm a bit concerned because I don't really feel strong. Like, sure, we scale, but did you see that? We took 170 damage from a singular attack. How much damage are we dealing now? Did it go up? The weird thing is, I see like 100 sometimes. 103, did you see that? Is it an elite? Oh, the doofus is an elite. That's why we deal bonus damage to it. A little bit less than what I expected, right? Because we increased damage by like 25%. Ah, but that does make sense. From 80 to 100. Yeah, let's kill all of these. That is satisfying. That is really satisfying. Armor break, let's extend that. Some of these enemies, they feel very tanky. Another damage boost. Okay, how much do we now heal 18. I think before this it was 17. Did we kill the boar? Oh my god, I'm stuck. There's like one rock on the entire stage and I managed to get stuck on it. Ooh, your damage is insane, but you give so much healing as well. I'm not the biggest fan that you can pick up healing while you're at full HP, but then again in this game there's a purpose for it, right? You get bonuses. Increased potion drop rate, but reduced effect. I think I will just go for more armor break. I see a synergy with more potions and gaining rage from them, right? Because if you're at full HP, you want to have more potions. You don't care if it's a less effect. But then you get more rage out of it. That is another elite. Okay, I'll take on you. Maybe, eventually, one day. We have so much knockback, I just realized. Somehow. I want to have my rage ability, but for this we need to use our F ability. Still haven't realized. Flurry charges may proc every second in combat. Yeah, may. But what does that mean? Wait, does it just mean it's once a second and I'm just stupid? Like that I thought I have to do something to charge it, but it charges once a second. And then it can multi-charge. But the thing is, it says may proc. You know, may. We definitely go for the attack speed, right? Because we stack up our damage with that. No, don't have F key. Like, there's just nothing. What? Oh my god, your damage also goes up when I buff up my damage. It does make sense, but didn't it say it's only for the base attack? No. Yeah, it did say that. Like, it did say every X base attack we get bonus damage to base attack. Oh my god. So here's the issue. If I keep dashing for bonus attack speed, I don't have my dashes when I need them, and my HP is getting dangerously low. Okay, 5 minutes left. We can do this. There are a bunch of enemies spawning. It is slimes again. I will just blast the boars away because they're the most annoying ones. Nice. Huge amount of money. And money is experience, as we know. Yet now I had so many charges. Is it these silver coins? Maybe. Maybe. Damage to elites and bosses? Yeah, sure, let's do that. That sounds better, right? If they have so much HP, giving the first damage more... the first hit more damage doesn't make a difference. 160 damage to you now. And 120 to the rest of the enemies. Honestly, that is impressive. I can't believe it. I just saw the flash charges. They're next to my character. Wait, but why do both of them disappear? That's so confusing. No wonder was I always confused, because I looked for, like, charges missing whenever I used it, but if they both disappear, we can never ever see them. Well, it's okay, it's okay. The thing is, I was looking down here, or to the bottom left, or to the top left, or the top right. You know, somewhere where something changes. Flurry has a chance to gain 2 charges. Don't we already have that? I mean, sure, let's do it. Those are a bunch of elites, so we need to take care of them. And it also makes a sound. Isn't it funny sometimes how something so obvious can be missed for such a long time without being noticed at all? Yeah, but I think also the coins recharge it. Or maybe even only the coins. Yeah, I don't have it right now. There are coins, look at this. No, that's not how it works. Maybe you need a certain amount of the coins? Maybe it has nothing to do with the coins, that could also be. Okay, so I've lost a huge amount of HP. I would really like to go around the enemies here. Blast. We are now strong enough to one-shot these boars. If all of the projectiles hit them. Yeah, now we get a lot of charges. Nice. Okay, there is a bunch of healing in the center, but I don't really want to go there. Well, now we can go there because we cleared them out. Nice, good. Damage taken reduced. I kinda like it. At the same time, I wanna go for the rage now. I think it's about time. Like early on, we just went to build up a proper base build. And now we just have to fine-tune the rest of it. That we cast our things more often. I think. I hope. Listen, I only come up with the plan while I'm playing. And that may also mean that sometimes my plans, they change, you know. That's just how it is. Did my HP go up every single time I leveled up? Because I recall we used to have 1200 HP or even 900. And now we have 2100. I have to pay attention to that whenever we level up. I may have even noticed it in the past and just forgot about it again. Because the way my brain works is, if something always happens, I don't have to be concerned with it and use up brain power because it happens no matter if I know it or not. Right? Does make sense. I hope. Okay, could I just level up, please? I want to see if my HP... Yeah, it went up. Okay. Attack speed during frenzy plus 30%? Wait, but it did say... So does this mean now the bonus is 30% or does it mean it gained another 30%? Because I feel like I'm attacking really fast here. Look at this. So now I have the frenzy. Dude, we crafted such a masterful build that we get bonus damage whenever we attack a certain amount of times. And at the same time, we have this huge steroid for attack speed. This is so satisfying. I actually love that. Okay, I got stuck on the same rock again in the same spot. You gotta be kidding me. I lost 700 HP for that. Okay, there are a bunch of healing potions. Nice. Are we at full HP? Yes, pretty much. Explosive shot, I like it. Wasn't there something with crits? Aside from crit damage, I believe so. That's something like my flurry shot. When it crits, it does something and gives me rage. No, I think that was just like per hit, it gives me rage. Or maybe it had a chance to give rage, but the point is unrelated to crit. I would love to check it out, but for this, I would need to go up here. You know, here. It's like, hey, game. I think this will be updated. Keep in mind, it is the demo version, okay? It's good to point out things. It's good to give feedback, but it's bad to flame a game for certain mistakes or issues. They will be changed usually. Oh my god, my crit steal almost... Like, did you see the crit there? 500 damage. We are so ridiculously powerful. Like, even these boars are now not a problem anymore for my main attacks. Like, it's not fast, but it also doesn't take that long to kill them. Do you remember how hard it was to kill them, that I had to use my ultimate ability? And now it's like, yeah, whoop-de-doo, I'll just hit you a couple of times and then you'll die. It's not quite that simple, but yeah. I will wait with my ultimate ability for the boss. And the last boar has fallen. The boss is about to spawn. I'm a little bit concerned. I don't think I have the power to take him down. But maybe we'll be able to do it. There's the... Oh, you look very different. That's not what I expected. It looks like this is entirely useless. Taking less melee damage on a character that is ranged doesn't matter. I think I will go for the potion effect only in case we level up again and get potions at full HP give you rage. So... Oh my... Okay, I need to be way closer to trigger that. Yeah. Let's just walk around a bit. Our rage bar is filling up fast. I like it. Even though we don't have that many buffs to it. But the moment I use my F ability, it's just... Where's the boss? Like, I'm sorry if I hurt you, but you can't just go AFK. Hello? This is a fight. Fight me to death. Oh god, don't die that fast. I want to stack up my damage a bit more. You just did 400 damage to me. Take this. There is an arrow. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I always love playing games early on. Let's shoot it. I almost died for doing that. I may actually straight up die here. Okay, can I stop walking into one arrow after another? That would be great. I have to kill you. I have to kill you. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. Yep. Oh, not even close. Not even close. Yes. We beat it on the first try. That was honestly quite a lot of fun. I think the only thing I'm missing is there needs to be something else. There needs to be more to it. Deals 5 hits per second to nearby enemies, with each hit increasing blank by 2%. But that's not permanent, right? I would assume so, but let's give it a try. Okay. I don't like being melee against a ranged boss, but who knows, maybe there is no ranged boss here. I mean, do we just do it again? Like, come on, the dash ability is kind of amazing. So, if I right-click, Oh, it's almost full. It's not full yet. Okay, let's wait a second. Did it do something? Like, I think it did something, but I'm not exactly sure what it did. The weapon is interesting, but the different attack types it has make it difficult to guess. Like, can you walk into enemies or not, is what I want to say. Gain rage constantly. Sure, that sounds good. You know, rage is important here. Let's use it. Did it do anything? I don't think so. Like, straight up. Wait, it just hits 5 enemies around me, right? It doesn't do something fancy. It just increases the damage and that's it. Let's take a look at this. Stormhammer damage boost effect by +1%. But this is not permanent, right? What did it just do? Is my damage growing without me doing anything for it? No, it's not permanent, right? So how much damage do we deal? The little stabby is 27. Okay, so we just did damage and it did go up per enemy hit, I believe. Where's my stabby? 28. Is it a range? 27. It is a range. Ooh. Yeah, I think this weapon is horrible. Attack speed, sure. Let's check it out. Maybe it went up now. 29. Wait a second. I've never seen a 29 before with the stabby. They are 28, 29. Do we still see a 27? It's a little bit hard to judge, you know. Crit causes bleed. Sounds good against the boss, but I think I'll go for the flurry charge because I never used this ability, so let's use it. Stabby? Where's stabby? Where's my stabby? It's so hard to hit the enemies with stabby and the other abilities, they have so many things. You know, increase potion drop rate, let's just do it. We don't need armor. Okay, can I see how much damage the stabby 30! No, it does go up. So all right click just gives us permanent bonus damage. Oh, okay. Good to know. Crit causes bleed, you know what, I'll do it. I don't really crit, but in the future we can bump up our crit. And I think against the boss and the elites, it is nice. Man, I love this that I just have a character who farms up damage. Now we need the ability that every 25 attacks our damage goes up. That would be the perfect addition to this. He's bleeding. Huge. I don't know if the bleeding stays forever. Potion healing effect. Yeah, okay, we are all about healing and you just reduced my healing. Thank you for nothing. So in other words, I just always want to use the right click, right? Damage plus 0.5% per 1% HP lost. I will go for the dash charge. We've already learned dashes are really important in this. So let's make sure that we have enough of them. I should start picking up the healing potions. Then again, we don't heal that much. Either way, because we have it reduced. Okay, so far so good. Where's my stabby? 34! This used to be a 27. 32. Okay. Another increase. Let's go. How much damage do you think can we reach with this? Is it more than the last time? I don't think so, but maybe. I mean, you have to keep in mind, our different attacks deal different amounts of damage. These are a lot of attackers. Okay, careful there. Normal attacks deal critical hits for 1.5 seconds after flurry attack. Kind of good. I also like the healing, but here we don't attack that much. Let's do the flurry. Now we always crit. Oh, wow. Right click ability. Let's go. Yeah, somehow this is way easier. Well, I guess with an arrow you can only hit one enemy, right? So you're kind of limited, but here we can hit all enemies at once, whenever we want to. Our rage bar is also filling up very fast, that is beautiful. Heal effect, I like that because our healing is kind of low at this point. But if we increase the heal effect, it should counteract that decrease that we have. Okay, let's use the flurry attack for guaranteed crits. Oh my god! Those were some really big crits, I love it. Another boost in attack. How much is it now with the 36 I saw there? Is that a baseline or is there a lower one? Like, what is the minimum damage? 35, okay. Another elite, we'll just use our special attack. Every 25 normal attacks plus 3%. Okay, I see an issue that the runs feel somewhat similar. Like, don't get me wrong, the unique weapons definitely give them a different feeling. But if this was the entire game, I would be a little bit disappointed by it. Like, I would be like, okay, I get it. I would have fun with this for like maybe 30 minutes. And after this, I would be like, why would I want to play more of this game? Like, not because it's bad, but because there's nothing else to experience. But again, it's just a demo version, right? But it's always good to voice something like this, because then the developer also knows, okay, hold on, this was actually the plan for the entire game. Let me maybe add a secondary weapon that you can get, and depending on what weapon you get a unique evolution after you take down a 5-minute boss. Like, at 10 minutes you get your second weapon, and at 5 minutes you combine them. Storm, hammer damage boost effect by plus 1%. Okay, I need more rage, man. Give me the rage. We just attack a huge amount. Let's do the flurry for crits. And now we just demolish this dude. Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Can I have another flurry, please? I want to have the crits. I like how I can ignore the rest of the enemies because they just get pushed away. And let's take care of you. You get knocked over as well. I'm a little bit concerned about the boss fight. Not gonna lie. And by a little bit, I mean I'm very concerned. Because if I have to go melee range all the time, I think I will just get hit by every single arrow and eventually die. Oh my god, our damage is mental. Frenzy duration or bleed damage? I will go for the frenzy duration. Let's make us as powerful as possible. How much damage does our low attack do? Come on, do the stabby... Ah, we always miss the enemies because we put... 45? This used to be at like 25. Not too long ago. Okay. I have no more HP. Okay, let's get maybe a little bit of block in, you know. I was greedy for the scaling, but now it's about time that we maybe get a little bit of damage reduction. Keep in mind, the enemies have plus 25% damage here. And then again, I also dodged all of the potions, that when we get rage for the potions at full HP, that I can pick them up. But I shouldn't be too greedy. Like, I can't greed every single thing of the game. I don't really like any of these, but taking less range damage is nice. Because if we face this... Oh, wait a second. What if we don't face the same boss? I didn't consider that as an option, but that is an option. Because it's a different map, right? It could be a melee guy. So you bleed now. Is it permanent? Let's check this out. I will just leave. No. It's just a little bit of bonus damage, and honestly, that doesn't matter to me. Like, it's just way too little to have an impact. Okay. I can easily kill the corner guy here, so let's do that. Ouch. Okay. You know, I felt like I had a lot of damage, but now I feel like I don't really have a lot of damage. Like, why does it take so long to kill these dudes? There we go, finally. Attack up. No, attack speed during frenzy. Perfect. Copy and paste build, but I'm not complaining. Do you see me complaining? I'm not complaining. Why am I not complaining? Because we catapult up our damage to infinity. Okay, so now we're dealing a ton of damage because we have the frenzy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Where are my crits? Okay, the crits are really short, man. And that was it. Never mind, we're starting to deal a solid amount of damage. Like, even these ones here, they don't matter all too much anymore. And keep in mind, in the last run, we only did so much damage because we had our ultimate ability that was insane. This time we don't have it, but the fact that we deal with these rather easily shows we are strong. I mean, I'll go for the attack speed. More attack speed means we get more of the bonus triggers that give us bonus damage. Bam, another one. Okay, I'm getting concerned. Nice healing, by the way. That was a good number. Rage gain, perfect. Keep in mind, this time, our rage doesn't depend on anything. It just automatically recharges over time. So if we get any bonus to rage gain, I don't have to be cautious what I do with it. We just get it. Okay, nice, beautiful. Oh my god, the damage. Nice, more crits, more crits, more crits. Let's go. I think we got this. Like, we deal a ridiculous amount of damage here. Yeah, perfect. Now this dude, and also bonus damage. What is the stabby damage? 69! Very nice. Okay, you know what? You chill in the corner. I want to have the experience. I don't care about you. Did you just see what we did to the horde of enemies there? No way! Bleed's effect can stack. Sounds amazing. However, 30% bonus attack speed. Okay, watch this. Do you see how fast I attack, by the way? Oh my god. And now with crits. The insane thing is the crit bonus, like that we crit after a frenzy, after a flurry, I should say. It's limited per time, so the more attack speed I have, the more use I can make of this. So this is not just like a small difference. Oh yeah, we got more attack speed, you know, to stack up our damage a little bit more. No, 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 no. This has a major impact on our entire build. The only thing I would need now is that rage builds up on hits or so, but we probably can't get that because we have it automatically building up over time. Okay, careful there, careful. Well, actually, we don't have to be that careful. Turns out, if you have a huge amount of damage, then you don't need to be careful in life. Well, I say that, but at the same time, it's really hard to block. Now, this is kind of broken. I should honestly go for that because giving a % boost to a huge amount of base damage is mental. Like, right, usually, let's say you have 20 damage, giving it like 15% bonus damage is not a lot. But our weakest attack right now deals 80 damage. That is our weakest attack without crits. Right, stabby stabby, can I see you? Stabby stabby? 84 damage, did you see that? So if we give this plus, I don't know, 50%, well then I would be dead, right? Because half percent per HP lost. But if we give it 25% bonus damage, that is a huge amount. And we keep scaling it up. The longer the boss fight goes, the more we will scale it up. It also looks like things disappear on the stage over time. Did you just see experience disappear? Yeah, down there as well. So I have to be careful, I actually need to collect stuff. Flurry attack crit rate honestly doesn't matter. Knockback into walls stuns enemies. Sounds good, but I'll go for the HP. And now we use this. Bam, big attack, big attack, big attack. Dash for faster attacks. Okay, maybe focusing on these guys is not that great. I mean, I kind of figured that out a while ago. But I also don't want bombs being sent my way all the time, because if we face the boss, do you really want that? I don't think you want that. Well, I don't want it. I don't care if you want it. Because I have to do the fight, is the reason. 420. Beautiful. We just healed for 100 HP from a potion. I almost feel like more HP affects how much you heal. I feel kind of weak. I need more flurry. I need more rage. Can you even get more rage? Oh, wow, that was a lot. You know what? I'll get a bunch of enemies here. They give so much experience. Why? Crit rate is nice. Rage gain. Easy. Keep in mind, if you're in the boss fight, we don't actually have to fight the boss. We naturally gain our rage. And all I have to do is use my attack, right, to get bonus damage. So over time, we become stronger. But this kind of only works if I don't die at the same time. Okay. You're a little bit annoying. You'll get to survive there. You have some bleed on you, though. Maybe he will die over time. Doesn't look like it. No, wait. He's just stuck in the corner. Okay, goodbye. One funny thing I kind of want to try out is, it looks like the enemies, the ranged enemies, if they are pushed into a corner or far away from the player, they are just stuck. So, technically speaking, I'm not saying I should do it, but technically speaking, I can just push the boss into a corner. Then I keep stacking up my ultimate ability. Oh, I'll go for you. Yeah, I just stack up my ultimate ability for bonus damage, and then when I have a lot of damage to just one-shot the boss, I go there and kill him. Should we try this out just for funsies? I kind of want to do that now. Not out of necessity, but out of stupidity. So the way we have to feud these normal enemies, they're just here that we can farm, and if we are too close to them for too long, I believe they actually also attack us. I'm not even sure about that, but the thing is, this means there's a balance here and we don't view them as enemies. Because one complaint I could see is that someone, including me, would say, what is the point of these guys? They do nothing, they just chill around. Well, they experience, right? It's pretty much the same thing as saying you just get bonus experience over time to get your upgrades, but it's a little bit more fun. This would be good, this would also be good, this would actually be really good, but I'll go for the boost. If I do find a way to go infinite against the boss, that he can't hit me, and we just constantly charge up our damage, and I want to have every bonus we can get. Okay, most of these, the elites are beaten, nice. Yeah, look at, we have a 1000 crit there. Remember how I was happy about a 500 crit the last time? Yeah, we are a little bit broken. Like, just a little bit. You barely notice it. Okay. Why are you ready all the time? Like, if you take a look at our rage bar, the moment it gets ready, it's already halfway through. Sometimes. Is that how it works? Yeah, look at this. It's halfway done. Why? That's insane. I haven't quite understood why that happens. If this is just character specific or this always happens in the game. Or we got a certain upgrade that does that. Wait, what does reset mean? Is this a reroll? You can't just call that reset. Like, listen. Right, good. Did any one of you think that means reroll? If I see reset in any game, I become very cautious because I have lost my entire game progress by doing silly things clicking reset. Okay. Please tell me you only shoot projectiles. My friend. I don't need to get you into a corner if you do that. So... do we want to do the funny thing that I just infinitely stack up my damage and see how long I can endure this before I go crazy? Sure. Okay, I just learned there are also elites that spawn. Now this is a little bit difficult because against the boss I can hide behind a wall and I'm safe. But against these elites that doesn't really work. But maybe I can kill the elite without tickling the boss. Have you noticed how insanely fast I'm attacking when I dash? Have you seen it? And every 25 basic attacks that we do is 3% bonus damage. Oh my god, yes, even more attack speed, let's go. So, do you enjoy this beating? Huh? Do you enjoy this beating? This is even without the guaranteed crit bonus. Just in case you're ever wondering how much I'm leveling up, because I'm not showing every single level up, you can just check at the bottom there. But the thing is, most of these aren't that great. I think I will reset here. Yeah, look at this. All of these are kind of like meh. I mean, I guess getting more crit is good. Right, so we can get a bonus charge here. But I just want to have attack speed. I want to have pick up potions at full HP. But they might be exclusive. That something I took just removes them out of the game and we can't get them. Wanna check out just how fast we can kill this elite? I gotta wait for the shots. Okay, there we go. Oh god, I can't go there. Otherwise I hit the boss. But did you see that? We did like a few attacks and he almost died from that. Just a few attacks. Okay, come on. Corner strategy, corner strategy, corner strategy. Get demolished. Oh no, yet another elite. What will I ever do about that? Okay, this is a little bit weird, but it is slightly addicting. It feels like one of these idle games, you know, where you just walk through and grind up. It's like, it's oddly satisfying. Like, I hate to say it because I said the game needs more. And I still believe the game needs more, okay? To be appealing to, like, a normal audience. But for me, right now, it's like... when I'm walking around, I, like, deal so much damage. I just one-shot the enemies. I keep leveling up. You wanna see my level ups, by the way? I'm level 41. I think when we got to the boss we were level 26 or 27, something like this. And I just keep leveling up. In fact, I do believe I got every upgrade you can have in this game because I only see the same ones again and again and again. Except for stat upgrades, they seem to be infinite, like max HP, damage, stuff like this. Yeah, this is pretty much what my level ups look like. It's kind of the same thing. You know what? Bonus damage. But I would say, let's take on the boss. I even forgot to use my special ability. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, you forgot to use my special ability to always crit. And it was still that easy. Holy moly. Okay, that was actually a lot of fun. I just kind of wished there was more to the game, but it is the demo version, we'll keep this in our mind. And currently we only have access to 4 weapons, but in the full version, as you can see, there will be a lot more. But I really hope that evolutions become a thing and just something more to it. That you don't just like kill 3 different enemy types per round and that was it for 15 minutes, but that there's just more excitement to it. Let me know what you think about the game, and if you enjoyed it, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.